讲什么？Hello Hello Hello Hello。Um, we have everybody here already. Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. For those who are here with us in our head office here in Singapore, and those joining us online, welcome. Welcome to Ames Immigration. My name is Regina, and I am one of the consultants here at Ames. Today, I will provide you with valuable insights of Australia's skilled migration. Before we dive into today's it's okay. You took my clicker. Then I'd like to start by sharing a video that showcases our company's journey over the past 17 years. Okay, it's not working again. Enjoyed the video. Sorry, we are experiencing some technical issues here. Okay, for those who are joining us online, if you have any questions throughout this session, or you would like to arrange for a one-on-one consultation with one of our consultants to assess your eligibility, please drop us your name, contact number, and email address in the chat box. Our consultants will be responding to you after the session. Okay, before we delve into the specifics of skilled migration, let me tell you a bit about Ames Immigration. Ames was founded in 2006 and has grown to be one of the leading migration companies in the world. Over the past 17 years, we have successfully helped over 18,000 families to migrate to their desired destinations through skilled migration, business and investment programs, passport programs, and relocation services. It is my pleasure to introduce our CEO and founder, Mr. Piers Ching. Over the past 5 years, Mr. Ching has been recognized as one of the top 100 and top 25 migration company CEOs, a testament to his exceptional leadership and vision. Under Mr. Ching's dynamic leadership, AIMS Immigration has transformed from a single office with fewer than 10 employees to a thriving enterprise with 10 offices across 8 countries in the Asia-Pacific region. He is a firm believer in hard work and believes in his motto, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Our mission in AIMS is to provide expert guidance and support to individuals and families seeking to migrate, ensuring a smooth and effective process. Our core values pushed stands for professionalism, utmost integrity, sincerity, human touch, empathy, and dedication. We are committed to helping you achieve your migration goals with the transparency and dedication. I'd like to take a moment to highlight our extensive presence across Asia-Pacific region. AIMS Immigration currently operates 10 offices strategically located in major cities to serve our clients better. Our offices are situated in China, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Cambodia, Philippines, Malaysia, Myanmar, and of course, Singapore, where our headquarters is based. At AIMS, we assist clients to migrate to nearly 30 countries. The most popular destinations include Australia, Canada, the United States, and Singapore. We also help clients move to European countries through investment programs and obtain direct citizenship from Caribbean nations. At present, Australia and Canada are the only 2 countries still accepting skill migration applications without requiring a job offer. This opens up unique opportunities for skilled migrants to migrate based on their qualifications and experience alone. To date, AIMS Immigration has around 220 professionals across 10 offices in 8 countries. We have proudly helped over 18,000 families migrate to different parts of the world. Today, we will focus on skilled workers. We also aid students in applying for visas in various countries, and we're dedicated to reuniting families with their loved ones. Why choose AIMS? We provide comprehensive range of services, including visa applications, relocation services, business solutions, company relocations, banking services, and student support. Throughout your journey with us, you'll have a dedicated consultant by your side. Our team includes licensed professionals and immigration lawyers specializing in Australia. Choosing Australia has several advantages. Firstly, Australia is known for its business-friendly environment, making it easier for entrepreneurs and businesses to operate smoothly. Secondly, Australia is committed to equal employment opportunities, ensuring fair and inclusive workplace culture. Moreover, Australia boasts world-class education institutions offering high-quality education and research opportunities. Lastly, Australia is renowned for its exceptional quality of life with a beautiful natural environment, vibrant cities, and diverse cultural scene, making it an ideal place to live and work. Australia offers top-tier education with globally recognized universities and colleges. Here are the education fees in Sydney and Melbourne, totaling approximately 200,000 Aussie dollars for a typical pre-university education. Upon receiving permanent residency, most of these fees will be waived. This means, in terms of savings, you are essentially spending 10% to save 90%. In Australia, childbirth is nearly free for citizens and permanent residents. For non-citizens and non-permanent residents, the cost ranges from 9,000 to 14,000 Aussie dollars per session. As a permanent resident, visits to doctors are typically covered in minimal costs. Salaries in Australia vary depending on factors such as industry, job role, and location. Generally, Australia offers competitive wages across various sectors, ensuring employees receive fair compensation for their work. The cost of living in Australia can vary depending on factors such as location and lifestyle. Generally, major cities like Sydney and Melbourne have higher living costs compared to regional areas. Housing expenses, including rent or mortgage payments, constitute a significant portion of living expenses. Other factors influencing the cost of living include food, transportation, healthcare, and entertainment. Australia offers a range of choices to suit different budgets and preferences, ensuring comfortable standard of living with various amenities and services. So here's a summary of Australia's new migration strategy focusing on attracting skilled workers who can contribute to country's economic growth and fill critical labor shortages. The strategy emphasizes streamlined visa processes and incentives for skilled professionals in high-demand sectors such as healthcare, technology, and engineering. It also promotes regional migration to address population distribution and support local communities outside major cities. Overall, Australia's migration strategy aims to strengthen its workforce and enhance economic resilience through targeted migration policies. So this is the new Australia financial planning that's started in July 2024 that runs all the way to 30th of June 2025. So let's take a look at some of the changes that will affect in Australia's new financial year. Several key updates are the points test. A new points test system is being introduced to prioritize people in demand skills and qualifications. This system aims to make sure that those that with the most needed talents get processed first. The new points test is expected to be ready by the end of the year. Occupation lists that are eligible for migration will be updated to better match the current job market needs. This means that skilled workers in crucial areas like healthcare, engineering, and technology will have a better chance to move to Australia. Skills assessment. The process for evaluating the skills of potential migrants will be made quicker and more effective. This change is designed to help qualified individuals enter the country more easily and start contributing to the workforce without unnecessary delays. There will also be changes to the temporary graduate visa program, allowing international students more opportunities to gain experience in Australia after they finish their studies. These changes could also provide a pathway for them to stay in Australia permanently if they choose to. The minimum income threshold required for various visas might be also adjusted. This is to ensure that migrants can support themselves financially and settle successfully in Australia. These changes aim to promote economic stability for both the migrants and the country. So Australia's migration policies and planning aim to manage the entry of migrants in a way that benefits the country's economy and society. As you can see here from the migration policy update of the Australian Immigration Home Affairs website updated on the 15th of May 2024, the quota for the subclass 189 skilled independent visa has been reduced by almost 50%. However, the quota for state-nominated visa and 491 visas, regional visas, have not been reduced. It has been announced that a significant portion of these quotas will be allocated to COVID applications, meaning the actual number available that you see here for new application this financial year is lower than it appears. This is why it is crucial to get into the EOI pool as soon as possible to try to secure the invitation. Remember, you are competing with applicants from all over the world. So here are some of the key criteria to consider for Australia's skilled migration. So many a times our clients thought that they need to have a job offer before applying for the visa. But in reality, it's about having skills in demand in the country. So no job offer is required. So if you're married and have children, you can include your partner and kids under 23 in your application. Each family member must pass a medical check. If one fails, the entire application fails. Police clearance is also required for applicants aged 18 and above. When applying for general skilled migration, applicants must generally be between ages of 18 to 44, pass the skills assessment by the relevant assessing authority of your nominated occupation, demonstrate proficiency in English, and pass the minimum mark of 65 points. And also, your occupation has to be in the Australia Skilled Occupation List. There are three types of visa for the Australia Skilled Migration: 189, 190, and 491 visas. 189 is an independent visa that allows you to live and work anywhere in Australia. 190 is a state-nominated visa, so if any state selects you, for a particular state selects you, you have to live in that state for at least 2 years. And 491 is a skilled regional visa, so which is a bit different. This is a provisional visa, meaning it's temporary, but can lead to permanent residency. I will explain more in a later slide. Australia will prioritize the subclass 491 regional visa this year. By living and working, studying in the regional area for 3 years, meeting your taxable income for 3 years, during this requirement, you become eligible for permanent residency through the subclass 191 visa. This is the points test. Okay, so take for example, if you are in the range, if you are age 35 years old. So for 35 years old, you can claim 25 points. And because you need to be tested on your proficiency in English, we recommend that you have at least a proficient to claim 10 points. And most of our clients generally have a bachelor's degree, so that will also be able to claim 15 points. So there will be also like your work experience. So different assessing authorities have different ways of calculating the work experience. So our consultant will assist you in this later after the seminar. So there are other additional points that you can also include in your points test, which includes if you have ever worked or studied in Australia before. And things like Whether you are single or a married couple, these were also reflected in your points test. Our consultants will assist you in assessing your eligibility through the points test right after this session. So in summary, Subclass 189 Skilled Independent Visa allows you to work and live anywhere in Australia. Subclass 190 is a state-nominated visa that requires you to live and work in the nominating state for 2 years. Subclass 491 is also state-nominated and requires you to live and work in the designated regional area for 3 years and pay taxable income for 3 years before you can convert to your PR, which is a subclass 191. This is the timeline of the entire application. Currently, it still takes around 2 to 3 years for the application due to COVID. Okay, once you engage in our service, our processing team will guide you on the document submissions to prepare for skills assessment. All right, they will be guiding you step by step on how to get your documents, your employment letters signed, your proof of paid employment. These are all crucial for the skills assessment. Okay, so we can only lodge the expression of interest, the EOI, after you have passed your skills assessment. So different assessing authority has different processing time for your skills assessment. So our consultants will advise you further later. Okay, if there are no major issues with your medical clearance, being in the EOI pool quickly may help you receive an invitation before the new points test is implemented. If there are no major issues with your medical clearance and police clearance, you might receive your visa grant within 4 to 17 months. However, please take note that invitations are issued by the Australia Immigration based on your skills and your points. So this is one of the benefits that you can, for having an Australian PR, allows you to relocate to New Zealand for work and live. If you prefer it there, prefer living in New Zealand, you can apply for New Zealand PR after 2 years. However, this privilege doesn't work the other way around. Australia also has one of the most powerful passports in the world. After living in Australia for 4 years as a permanent resident, you can apply for citizenship. For subclass 491 visa holders, you can apply for citizenship after 1 year after converting to PR, which happens after 3 years on the 491 visa. Here are some of our success cases. Recently. This one, the visa grant was in March this year, 2024. This client's nominated occupation is an occupational therapist, has a bachelor's degree, and his visa was granted for 189, and his EOI points were 75. The second one, the visa grant was on the 8th of November 2023. Vietnamese, has bachelor's degrees, single, and a registered nurse. So the visa was granted for subclass 190 to the state of Victoria. This is our most recent one that was granted this week on the 15th of July. Singaporean, his nominated occupation is a safety inspector. So they have been granted 491 visa to New South Wales with an EOI points of 80. And he is 45 years old. So it does not matter that you have gotten your visa grant at 45 years old because your age freezes the moment you receive an invitation. Okay. So We have come to the end of the presentation. I hope you have a better understanding of migrating to Australia through skilled migration. Before we break into groups to assess your eligibility, remember, the best time to apply is when you are eligible, not when you are ready. For those of you who are still online, we will stay online for a few more minutes so that you can leave your name, contact number, and email address in the chat box. Our consultants will be in touch with you very soon. My name is Regina. Thank you for joining us today and have a lovely weekend.